So we're almost at the end here. You're Odie Wang Lee, huh? Honestly, because of the mechanics, I could probably take them all on at once, and it'd be easier. I guess the bottom four are brothers, and then the middle four are brothers, and then the three sisters, and then the old master. Yi Bei Ko. Alright, so first we're going to squirrel kick this guy into oblivion, since he started so close to us. Then we're going to squirrel kick this guy into oblivion. Squirrel kick is really, really, really good with Lee, because the paralysis has a higher chance of going off the higher your agility is. So it doesn't actually proc that much for the other characters. Should we split up? No, we shouldn't, because I countered it. Cool. That's one of the great things about the Inheritor, because they have lots of counters. Now we take on the Fat Men. We should be fine here. This is a really good position since I can hit both of them with Old Fox Stance. Squirrel kick this guy. Nice. Sometimes you get lucky on the positioning on the enemies like that, where you can just destroy them. This is a little less lucky. That's okay. You lower my stats, I lower yours. Well, we'll take this guy out since you graciously pushed us over here. I really like the counters are really powerful in this game since they don't take up turns. And we'll just continue to squirrel kick this guy until he dies. Ooh, a Dragon Gauntlet. Wow, okay. That's pretty good. The Dragon Gauntlet adds to your intellect, so that's going to be really good. Especially since I don't care so much about the power. So that's good. I'm glad I got that. That's going to be great. If I can get the dragon... is it a chest piece? I think it's a chest piece. If I can get the dragon armor, then that'll also be really good. Although, not strictly required. Of the... We're going to go ahead and save here. Because the next two fights are the dangerous ones of the groups here at the table. Then, of course, the final boss is also very dangerous. So, the one that drops the dragon's... is it suit? Is Chan there, the one on the bottom with the staff. I don't think her sister drops anything. Her sisters, let me see. No. They don't. So yeah, no. The one at the bottom is the only one that drops anything. You want to stay kind of... Oh, you don't want to stand diagonal of the one with the sword, if you can help it. And standing near the one with the... That would be diagonal. Well, that sucks. Okay. So we're going to use this meat bun. Nice. And we're going to continue to scroll kick the one with the sword. She's the one, the more dangerous of the two, because she can one-shot you. I mean, I've seen her do like 200 points of damage. It's actually kind of absurd. Chan, the one with the staff, is actually the least dangerous of the three. Okay, I'm not worried about the master now. I'll let him take a couple of hits and then just squirrel kick her. She doesn't... None of them have very much in the way of hit points, so... Alright, and so we'll go over here, and we will save. And I didn't win the dragon thing, whatever. Of the two, the Dragon Gauntlet is the better find, actually. It's definitely the better find. Although, not by much. I mean, it's good to have, but not required. Oh, don't miss. Unfortunately, all the enemies here seem to be immune to the arm and leg status. One of the moves you can use, but they're not immune to paralysis. If you want, you can use this to lower their stats. Let's use this to see if we can't keep them paralyzed. And now let's lower his stats. Or not. Let me see. Nah, we're still good on hit points. At this point, like, Yuan would have something like 180 or so hit points. He gets significantly less hit points than Lee. just to verify I've got all the best stuff on. All right. On Sha Quan, a type of assassination kung fu. I don't think they had to do this flashback. I mean, it was literally like 15 minutes ago. Which is something I've talked about before, but like it's something I always find myself thinking on. How much time actually passes in between scenes in an RPG, you know? Like if it takes 15 minutes or so for you to go from place to place, but like in a real world travel, that's many, many miles of walking. I mean, it could have been a week's walk for them to get to this this school. You! This is one of my favorite scenes in the game because of just how awesome it is. There's a lot. So this is Odie Wang Lee. He has 688 hit points. You have access to Jean. You got one-time use of this move. So we actually want to soften him up a little bit. And it's very likely he can kill me. So I want to actually use a meat bun here. Up my stats. So I've done 185 points of damage. And let's see. 285. $360. Oh no, I'm poisoned. We'll get one more attack in. And then we'll heal. 460. Alright, we want to use... We'll do one more squirrel kick and then we'll hit him with it. If I don't stop missing, you know. No, no, no. You do not want to be diagonal to this boss. That's pretty much true for every boss, though. Oh gosh. Counter good. Use a peach bun. And we'll let him have it. So this is one of the, if not the most powerful skills in the game, because it has no charge up time, has 2 main stats, and just does a heck of a lot of damage. Remember how I talked about when you have more than one character in your party, it's a good idea to have one character doing fast attacks and then one character doing like charge attacks? Well, the Inheritor is the best choice in my opinion for the fast attacker. And let's talk a minute about how awesome that fucking roundhouse was. It's like, wah, wah, wah. So good. Odie Wang Lee is down. And so that ends the Kung Fu chapter. So, like I said, this is one of my favorite of the scenarios. Probably second favorite. I like the goofiness of the prehistoric chapter the most, but this one I really like the presentation. Mainly probably because I'm just a giant fan of the old Kung Fu movies. But I like the 3 inheritors and their personalities. I mean, yeah, you don't spend a whole lot of time with them, but like that's one of the, I think, strengths of this game. They pack a lot of shorthand, a lot of, you can kind of just know what you're looking at a glance, and it doesn't feel forced to me. And this right here is a really good example of that, in my opinion. Also, the music is really awesome in this chapter. So, it took us 2 hours to beat the prehistoric chapter. It took us an hour and 20 minutes to beat this one. There's one more long chapter, and then the rest of the chapters are really short. Well, there's 2 more long chapters, excuse me. I forgot about the one we're doing next. One of my least favorite chapters. be doing the, oh, I forget what the actual term of it is called. It's a Japanese period. It's the genre of it is where this is like the old kung fu movies, and then you have anime, you have a comedy. It's like Japanese period drama. I forget what the term for that is, but that's what that's supposed to be. She lightning fast. The end. I'm assuming that's what that says. And I'm also assuming that's Chinese and not Japanese. Alright. Next time, we're going to be doing... I hesitate to say it's... No, I'm just going to outright say it. This is my least favorite of the chapters. It's just aggravating. It aggravates me. So, you know. Yeah. Next time. Ninja finish.